And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that lovely Brutal OSC as we have returned with the upper semifinals of Sparkling Tuna Cup number 72. And before I get ahead of myself, I do want to apologize. A shout out to Sylfan in the chat. Papi, thank you so much, Papi. Thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. I do apologize. I was engrossed in the game at the time. I didn't quite notice a subscription in the chat, so I do apologize for the late shout out, but thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you enjoy the content. Hope you enjoy the StarCraft, hope you enjoy the casting, and hope you enjoy the emotes in the chat as well. We do provide emotes. We also provide replay packs. If you want to learn, if you want some of these games yourself, if you want to learn from them, if you want to watch them, if you want to even cast them yourself, then we do provide replays to our subscribers on Discord. So you can join the Discord server and you will get a plethora of replays as we do a lot of casting and we have a lot of replay packs. Until then, though, we are going to be jumping in and spawning in the top right-hand corner of Leylines. We have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing himself, currently teamless, the ex-military Protoss. It is Zoun. And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, we have his opponent. We have the blue Protoss player, representing Team Little Fairy. It is Shameless. He's shameless, man. Shameless. And if you're in the chat, you know what time it is. It is time to get your gamba going. Predictions are now open. Place your bets on who you think will be our next finalist. Geralt is waiting in the grand finals for one of these two players. Who's it going to be? Best of luck. Best of luck in the chat, as we do have Zoun setting up a proxy pylon. Now, very quickly here, I do have to set up the UI, sorry, the overlay. I have to set up the overlay here. Bam, there we go. That is not classic, as you can see in game. Oh, his in-game name is classic, but his clan is Zoun. It's Zoun. So Zoun, he has returned, of course, from the military as of like a month ago. I think it's been around 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks at this point. Zoun has returned, and Zoun has been on fire. We saw him last week take down Clem, take down Björn, take down Hero, Nightmare, and many others. Zoun has been popping off specifically in PvP and PvT. What I will say, does seem like Zoun's weakest matchup is PvZ, like Protoss versus Zerg. Does feel like Zoun's weakest matchup, but you know what? If you look at the bracket, I don't see any Zerg players. I don't see any Zerg players to stand in Zoun's way. So we'll see if Shameless and Geralt can cause an upset and bring Zoun down, as it is going to be a proxy Stargate from the red Protoss player. Meanwhile, Stargate opener out of our blue Protoss player. So 2-gate opener into a Stargate. Likewise, 2-gate opener into a Stargate as well. You can see that Shameless, he's looking for the pylon, looking for the proxy. He will find it. He will barely come across that Stargate, is aware of what's going on, and that means he can open up Phoenix. He could open Phoenix instead. Pylon is under fire, Oracle's on the way, and Shameless has to make a choice. There it is, Phoenix is in production. This is, oh, never mind. Okay, going for the Oracle instead, bold move, Hallucination comes in, and Zoun sees everything. He's fully aware of what's going on, the ground army is moving out. Pylon under fire. Does he deny the Oracle? Oh my god, he does! The Oracle is denied. Stargate is depowered. Massive pickoff here. But the second pylon does finish. It looks like the Oracle will still pop out, just delayed. At the same time, Classic does hit the main. He's pushing in. I said Classic. Zoun does hit the main base, does push in. That's a kill on the pylon. Going for the mineral line. Probes are falling. Oof, and this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of control. Shameless out of position. He was out on the map. Does race back with the Phoenix, does force a recall. At the same time, Shameless pushing into the mineral line. He will lose 4 probes, and he defends. Does defend, does shut down the Oracle, forces it back. Nice moves here out of Zoun, so Zoun comes out ahead. Does have an economic lead, getting into his natural. Shameless, his own natural, is still in production, just now finishing. Now we can calm things down. We can calm things down from here. The pressure is going to be on Shameless to bounce back. Still has that Oracle alive, still has the Phoenix as well. Still has potential. Bringing everything together. Oh! Doesn't quite commit. Threatens another dive, it goes for the Oracle, but there's a shield battery. Yeah, Zaddy's fine. As we do have Classic moving in. We do have a Dark Shrine follow-up here out of Shameless. He's going for the Dark Shrine follow-up. So far unscattered, I believe. So could try to catch Zoun off guard. Zoun, in the meantime, just taking a faster third. So Zoun is taking a greater economic lead here. He's going for the third, going for just a greater economy, going into delayed blink. I mean, blink is just not finishing. Meanwhile, Zoun instead staying on 2 bases and hoping to make the Invisible Man work. He's committing quite hard here to these DTs. Going for a much later expansion, much later blink. He's moving out. At least he does think about it. There is a proxy pylon set up, so he can warp in across the map. Can go for the warp in. Nation Scouts, checks the bases, checks the timing of the third, sees how late it is. The scout of the main is denied. Wait, did he? He cancelled. Oh, never mind. The Dark Shrine was cancelled. I got scouted. Okay. I was curious as to why, but it looks like it was scouted by a hallucination, and Classic, Zoun was aware. Zoun was aware. Yeah, the cannons are in position. And this is a rough kind of setup here for Shameless. He's down in economy, behind in bases, behind in tech. No Dark Shrine, which would have been the comeback potential, would have had potential for a comeback here. And the one way here for Shameless to bounce back, I mean, there's a couple different ways. One, he could try to tech up into Disruptors, for example. Just rush into Disruptors and try to outpace his opponents. Otherwise, could try to outposition, move out with Blink Stalkers, and try to hit the natural, try to hit the third, pick off some key units here and there, and just chip away at the army. Regardless, Shameless does have to do something here at this point. As we can see, Zoun, he's teching. Taking up into Archons, Charge Lots, +1. All the tech is finishing up. Shameless moving out, he's spotted by the hallucinations. Now, Shameless does have a higher Stalker count. Does have a greater Stalker army. So we could try to brute force his way through one of these bases, or try to avoid a fight and head into a mineral line. Stasis Trap is denied. I mean, the supplies are neck and neck, but again, it is purely Stalker so far for Shameless. He's catching up in other aspects, going for a fourth. He has map control, true. Getting a fourth base, that will help him recover. Charge is still in production. Slaps another Stasis Trap. As we do see Zoun doing the same. Oh, nice pickup. Shameless takes out an Oracle. Very nicely done. Gets an Oracle, but he bleeds out a Stalker in the process. Shameless taking more bases, still establishing that fourth. Zoun down an expansion, but he breaks out. Zoun, he does break out. War Prism across the map to reinforce, diving on the main army. And we'll see if Shameless can defend this fourth. Oh, so good. Here come the Warpins. That's going to be a lot of Zealots. Again, Stalker Zealot it is a more efficient army than just purely Blink Stalker. The Zealots, they have arrived, and they collapse on the main army. Again, tanking a lot of shots. Zoun takes a better fight. Rotating around, getting up to the high ground. Oof. Yeah, this is the downside of the center base. You can abuse it from the high ground. Ay. 4 probes fall. Zealots into natural, just forcing the defensive warp in. Oh, stasis goes off. Very nice stasis. Catches a good chunk of Stalkers. But you can see now the disparity in supplies here. We spoke earlier, just the advantage that Zoun has. Well, that he had coming into the mid-game, and now it's reflected in the supply. And in a mirror matchup, that's when the soup doesn't lie. As Classic is forcing his way forward. He has broken the third. And GG gets called. I keep saying classic. Zoun will take game number 1. GG. Zoun will take the first game. Again, I apologize. God, it doesn't help that he's called classic in game. But Zoun does take a lead. And again, he was just able to have just a much more secure start to the game. He had a greater worker count. He had a much faster third base, much faster upgrades, faster tech as well. We saw that Zoun was ahead in almost every aspect, and that eventually snowballed into that massive supply lead there in the mid-game. Into a massive army disparity. And GG. GG, well played. Now we're getting into game number 2. And we'll see if Shameless can bring it back here and force the ace match. I want to believe he can, but the pressure is on as we are loading into Whispers of Gold. Now, if you recall, this is the map where Nikic went for an all-in against Geralt. I mentioned before, and I stand by it, this is a very strong map for all-ins. Very strong map for all-ins because the third base is a lot more exposed, it's a lot more vulnerable, both at the triangular third and linear third location. Nikic's all-in may have failed eventually, but still do favor aggression here. We'll see if either player does embrace it, as spawning in the top left-hand corner. In the top left-hand corner of Whispers of Gold, we have the South Korean Protoss player, the Red Protoss. Representing himself, currently teamless, it is Zoun. And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the Blue Protoss player for Team Little Fairy. Down in the series, we'll see if he can bounce back. It is Shameless. No shame. I mean, does he have shame? If you remember, he did cancel the Dark Shrine, which also didn't help. Did cancel the Dark Shrine. This time, does he commit? Does he go for something different? We'll see. Shall see. Zoun is going for his probe scout across the map. Trying to get a read on what's going on. Might even throw down his own proxy instead. My eyes are on Zoun. I mean, last game, Zoun did open up proxy Stargate. We'll see where the pylon gets placed. Okay, towards the southern half of the map in the center. Wouldn't be a bad location for another proxy Stargate. Or it could just be a fake proxy pylon instead. Likewise, Shameless does go towards the top right. Okay. Great minds think alike. And there are the pylons. The pylons do get placed. And again, these wouldn't be bad locations for proxy Stargates. They are quite far away for a proxy Robo, so I'm just assuming it's going to be a bit of an aggressive start, but not an all-in. Oh. As neither player has probe scattered in each other's main. And show us the Stargate. Cybercore's about to finish. What do we commit? Ooh, Robo for Shameless. He's going for the all-in. Shameless is going for the all-in. Meanwhile, Zoun, what are we going for? Oh, fake out. Third pylon back at home. Okay. Oh. There it is. Let's go. Okay, one base all-in versus one base all-in. So a bit of a Spider-Man meme, very much so. They are pointing at each other. Not like this. And does anyone scout each other is the question. Both players have probes on the map. Hallucination's moving out. And so far, no one has scouted anything. Probe scout is denied. Hallucination will get in, though. Yeah, Zoun, he gets into the main base. He sees, hold up, you have two pylons. Where is the tech? Where is the tech? Where's the expansion? Zoun knows. Meanwhile, Shameless is still piecing it together. Immortal production has begun for both players. And things are about to get weird. Because on the one hand, yes, Zoun has more information. True, does have more information. Shameless is playing blind, but it's still the same build. Still is the same build. Zoun catching a Stalker. Oh, not quite. Gets punished. He gets caught instead. Shameless almost gets a Stalker. Zoun has to back off. Zoun does have to retreat. Just really awkward reinforcements here, bearing in mind that Shameless did have these slightly faster Robos pushing up into the ramp, pushing up into the main. He has the Immortal. Oh, the shields are triggered. Very nice attention to detail there from Zoun. Does trigger the shields. Zoun pushing across the map towards the natural. Nothing at home to defend for Shameless. But the War Prism has arrived. Zoun does not have a Prism. But he's pushing into the main. He's going for the production. Meanwhile, Shameless, he goes for the kill. Boys are being pulled. Show us the force fields. The boys are getting on top of the Stalkers. Sentry's under fire. There we go. Force fields now get thrown down. Good juggling so far here by Shameless. A lot of probes are falling. Oh, but can he keep up? That is still 4 Stalkers to defend. Meanwhile, across the map, everything is going down. All the production. And Shameless, he's down to 1 Stalker. Oh, sorry, 2. 2 Stalkers. 1 Immortal and a Sentry. Oh, 1 Stalker goes down. The juggling, the micro. Bleeding out a Sentry. Down to 3 units. Oof. Down to 1. 1 Immortal left. Sorry, 2 Immortals left. Reinforcements have arrived. And can Shameless make this work? Across the map, again, he's still losing everything. But he has a lot of micro potential. Remember, Shameless has the War Prism and Zoun does not. Chasing down the Stalkers. Gets 1. I feel like Zoun should be going for the Prism here. Because he's going to lose everything. We lose a 2nd Stalker. And now a 3rd, soon to be a 4th. Massive pickoffs. Okay. In a perfect world, does Shameless win? He's getting a 3rd Immortal. 3rd Immortal's on the way. He has a lot of micro potential with the War Prism. But he's losing all of his buildings. the buildings are going down. And it could be killed by elimination if he's not too careful. Yeah, Shameless is being revealed. Gateways are falling. Shameless, where does he go with this? Okay. He depowers the gateways and he moves out. He's moving out. And he has to protect this base. This robo. This is all Shameless has. 1 robo, 1 pylon. That's all Shameless has left. Shameless has to be careful as well. There are Stalkers. They have anti-air. I mean, Zoun can go for the Prism. Oh! Gets a couple of shots off. Shameless, he has to back off. He has to respect the Stalkers. Respect them. But again, with good control, Shameless, he could try to pick away the Stalkers 1 at a time. There's only 4. Like, if he can get rid of the anti-air, he has a high ground. Oh, gets 1. 1 Stalker goes down. Oh, going for the Immortal. Does bring it down. Oh my god. And it looks like Shameless. Has he done it? The juggling. Oh, saves the Immortals. It's so close. The Immortals are so low. No, 2 of them go down. There's 1 left. There's 1 Immortal left. Oh my god. It was so close. But Zoun, has he done it? He's going for the last 2 buildings. Shameless, he has to defend. Oh my god. Up. The Stalker, 1 shot away. 1 shot. What a mass. He gets it. He gets the Stalker. 2 units left. Up. Up. Oh my god. 2 units left. I think Shameless, he did it. He did it. Get the last Immortal. No, juggle. Oh my god. No, no, he was not. No, Shameless. No, he had it. Oh. The miscontrol. The Sentry tanks the shot. Shameless, he got too excited. GG. Oh my god. Shameless. He almost did it. He had it. He had it. No. Bobby. Oh my god. GG, well played. Oh my god, Shameless, you just had to calm down. Like, again, like, the buildings were, they still had a decent amount of HP, a decent amount of shields. Like, he could just buy a little bit of time, you know, wait for his shields to regenerate, just calm things down. Oh my god. GG. GG, well played. Zoun does take it, but that was close. That came down to the wire. Shameless 100% could have won that game. It was within his grasp, was within it. Could have seen an ace match, but not this time, not this week. Congratulations, Zoun will take it. I feel like we're deprived of an ace match a little bit there. We are deprived of it, but regardless, GG, well played. Zoun will advance on to the grand finals, and Shameless will bow out. Very close, though. Very close. Oh my god. GG. GG, happy. The worst end I've ever seen. It was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. Not the end that I wanted. Again, I would have loved to have seen an ace match. That's all I wanted out of it, but regardless, congratulations to Zoun. Grace under pressure, and it did look like Shameless was panicking towards the end. It looked like he 100% had some panic micro there, and did slip away, unfortunately. Did slip away. Now we're getting ready here for the final series of the night. Like, calm down, Poppy. Trying to calm down. Here we go. Just setting things up here for the grand finals, and it is going to be another PvP. It's going to be a best of 5 at Protoss versus Protoss. Oh boy, but before the grand finals, it is time for the random raffle. Let's go. It's Rifa time, Papi. Rifa time.